Hey guys, well today I'm going to be doing a different video. Not a lot of people know that I use Rubik's Cubes and stuff, and here's one of the parts because I was modifying it. But when I was on YouTube looking up videos on how to modify it and stuff, there was a lot of good videos, and there's also when I looked up how to paint mine, because mine was just a plain Rubik's brand cube. Well, with that, the stickers kept coming off, and I had no idea what to do. And I wanted to paint it, but when I looked up videos on how to paint Rubik's Cubes, the only ones were like for Diane Zanchis and a whole bunch of the speed cubes. Well, I didn't have one. I just had the plain Rubik's brand cube, and that's why all my friends upgraded to the so like Diane Zanchis and the Dialong, or the, I forget how to pronounce it, but they all upgraded to that. And I didn't feel like doing that because I didn't have the money at the time. And I also just bought this one, and they were all going out and buying speed cubes as well. And so I actually like the Rubik's brand cube, but I want something a bit better, and so I was modifying it, and then a sticker started to come off, and I looked up videos, like I said, on how to paint it, and there was none for this. So I found a way. You can do it with spray paint. You just have to take it, sand the whole outside of the cube down, spray it with any primer, take it apart, put masking tape around these edges right here, just so it's only the faces, and you can spray paint it. But I also found another way to do it, which is cheaper, because for the supplies and stuff I went to Dollar Tree and got it. But at the same time, a lot of you guys are going to think I'm crazy because of what I used. I used white nail polish on every single side first, and after I got that on every single side, it made the color stand out a lot more. I had one side that was black, one side that was this red, one side that was this green, the orange, and this blue. And all together, for all these, all the nail polish that I used for this instead of spray paint, it costed me around $6 because it was all at Dollar Tree. But what you wanted to use in case you messed up was nail polish. I actually didn't use any because I found a different way. And then to get the stickers off when you removed it, I used Goo Gone, which basically just removes any of the stickers and stuff. It's good for a lot of messes. But what I did was, on the cube, I put it all together, did every single side, and when I did every single side, some of it leaked in the cracks. Well, all I did was I took the nail file right here, and on every single one of these, I sanded where any paint was in between the cracks. And when I did that, it allowed it so that there wasn't any paint holding it in the cracks. But you really got to make sure it's all dry before you do it. And for modifying it, I've seen tons of people say, oh, it's the hedgehog mod, oh, it's this mod. I'm not sure the real name for the mod, but all it is on the corner pieces. I don't know if you can see, but you round it off on the corner pieces. And on the edge pieces, you round that area off. I did it on this side too, but you don't have to. And so, for lubing it, I saw a lot of people were like, oh, get Rubix and a whole bunch of those specially expensive lubes. And I didn't have the money, and I didn't want to order them offline. So to lube mine, I used WD-40. Just use whatever lube you have. You want the highest quality lube, but I only had WD-40, so that's all I could use. But I'm going to go ahead and put the cube together. And once I put it back together, I'm going to show you guys what it's like after I put it back together and how it moves. So, talk to you when it's done. Alright guys, I'm back. And it was only about a minute to do it, but I just didn't want to have to bore you guys. And so, the finished product looks like this. I left one side black because I didn't feel like buying another color. And they didn't have any yellows, so... that's basically the finished product. And for the lubricant, WD-40 is actually really good for this. There's not a lot of noise, and it's actually pretty good at corner cutting. I'm trying to do it here with one hand, and I can't really, but it is a lot better if you do the mod for corner cutting. It's actually, on some corners it can 45, and for that, for a normal cube is really good, for a Rubik's Brain cube anyways. But this was, like I said, if you do it with paint, it looks a lot nicer, and it's a lot easier, because this way, it takes about 10 minutes for each coat of nail polish to dry. I did about 2 on each side. But, so, when you do that, it's just for money's sake. But if you do it with paint, it looks a lot nicer, and it is way easier. Besides taping off all the things. And it doesn't take nearly as long as it did to do it with this paint, because it took about 10 minutes in between coats, and it was just painstaking to do all the mods, to do the paint and everything. It took about 2 days. That was on and off, though. That wasn't the whole entire time. But, so, as you can see, it's very good. And I just wanted to make this video because I saw a lot of videos on YouTube that said about how to mod it and how to paint it, but when they said paint it, it was paint the entire cube, then you had to put the stickers back on. Mine were falling off, and I didn't want to order stickers, so this was the easiest way I found to do it, for a cheap price, because the nail polish was only $1. You can also put a clear coat on, and if you put the clear coat on, it'll keep the outside of the cube from chipping, and it'll also make it so it's just a lot smoother. And if you dig your nail into it, it won't make a point, or a mark indent into it. But I didn't feel the need for that. So, and you always want to make sure you have nail polish, or nail polish remover, sorry, just to make sure you can get off anything that you don't want on it, like the paint on excess spots. As you can see, I didn't really do that with mine, so you can sort of see some of the white on there. If you look at the corners, you can sort of see some of the stuff bleeding into the other side. But this is just all with freehand. I mean, for, say, $6, $7, $8, it wasn't bad. It works, but, and if you don't have nail polish remover, because I actually didn't use it, I just used a file to get some of the stuff off from the inside of the cube. But that'll work fine too. And sorry for the intermission between the two parts. I didn't feel like editing it, and I'm using my tablet. It's a Samsung Galaxy Tab 4. I'm using that instead of my actual camera. So right now the video is probably not nice or anything, but I just wanted to share that with you guys. And sorry for the camera shaking, or the tablet shaking if it is. I have it sitting on the table here. So, sorry about that. But, I just wanted to help anyone who wanted to do that. And I think this cube is a million times better than it was when I first got the Rubik's Cube. Because when I first got it, it took like 10 tries of going like this just to get it to turn like that. But now it's super easy and really nice. And for the cube, you can get it at certain places. Like, I got mine at Walgreens, but it was $11.95. Honestly, I don't think that's worth it. If I would have known better, I would have went on Amazon and got the Diane Zanchi right away, or a Speed Cube, instead of having to do all these modifications. You can use sandpaper for the modifications, or a nail file, but I used a Dremel, which was a lot quicker. But if you guys don't have it, you don't have to use it. And sorry for the background noise, I'm just bouncing this off the table. Sorry, but yeah, just wanted to help anyone who needed help, and bye. Thank you for watching.